to talk to you a little bit about this because we alluded to it earlier. The fact that your VOXL 2 is basically a supercomputer. It's enabling GPS denied navigation, all kinds of things that the DoD cares about, you know, out in the field in unique environments. Can you elaborate? You know what? I think we have a really cool photo. I know I'm going out of order to my producer. Sorry, Mike. Can we throw up the DARPA photo? Yay! Okay, so can we talk a little bit about like how some of these things, how like some of the DoD or DoD related agencies are using VOXL 2?
Yeah, I mean, I can certainly try. It's hard to say for sure how they're
Well,
all
let's talk
being
about
used, but
this one at least
yeah,
because we know for sure what this is, right?
yeah, exactly. So there's a picture from a test event for the DARPA offset program, which is a swarming robots, quad rotor, and fixed wing program. So you can Google it and find, you know, they have websites dedicated to it and so forth. But this was like a multi-agent system. I think you know, there were hundreds, maybe 300 plus robots of various shapes and sizes operating from a central control, having swarm behaviors. And I believe they were trying to find an April tag or something like that. You know, they were trying to basically in the hidden spot find something. And so in this case, they used what we had for Blue UAS Framework 1.0, which was our reference platform we call VOXL M500, which is like a development drone designed for, one, it's programmable, which I think is really ultimately why it was used for that program. And this is, there were two actual performers in this, and we worked closely with the Raytheon BBN folks for this. And so it was programmable, it was, you know, Blue, they were able to go build new use cases that were not typical there. So most of the UAS you find out there are not open in any way, shape, or form. Whereas we put all of the source code up, we really pride ourselves in having like incredible access. The goal is like a real, you know, what they refer to as MOSA or modular open software architecture. And so it's built around standard frameworks like Mavlink, which was the command and control for the swarm. And so yeah, so I'm sure, you know, DIU and Matthew at the conception of the framework program weren't necessarily thinking, you know, DARPA swarming program, but those are the kinds of things that have fallen out. We work with tons of different R&D labs throughout the government, and not just DoD either. The you know, Department of Energy, Department of Interior, the NASA JPL. We work with a bunch of labs. It's hard to say all of them. I wonder if anybody actually has a list of all of the labs.
Oh, actually, there is. Fun fact.
There is somewhere?
No, there is. So there's a website. It's an amazing website. It's called the FLC, Federal Laboratory Consortium. And if you Google that and you go on there and you say, hey, I want access to a wind tunnel, you can do a search and you can find in the United States like every place where you could probably get access to a free wind tunnel.